All right, let's do a cold start on this bad boy and see what Ford puts in these. Holy crap. What kind of motor's in this thing? I gotta pop that hood and see. Man, that's the meanest sounding 1.5 liter I've ever seen in my life. Man, that thing must be so mean because it's the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man edition. What's going on, YouTube? We're back with another video. Today's video is going to be interesting, I think, because it's going to give us a little bit of comparison to something that we've done previously. But I'm going to leave it again to you guys in the comments to let me know what you think when we get through this. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go over a 2022 Ford Bronco Sport. And I was thinking about this when I got into it, and I was like, man, this would be a good topic. And in case you guys didn't know, this isn't just the Ford Bronco Sport, it's the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man edition. So that is very rare. If you come across one of these, hang on to it because it's worth like millions of dollars. But there's a lot of controversy on the Bronco Sport. I've seen a lot of negative comments. I've seen positive comments. And I thought, well, why not? I got the opportunity here to get it on the channel. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what we think ourselves. So, let's pull out the sticker here. Go over everything. Like I said, it's a 2022 Bronco Sport. It's got the 1.5 liter EcoBoost 8-speed transmission. We got LED fog lamps. It has the Bronco in white on it. The headlamps are auto high beam, and they are LED, signature LED lighting. Lift gate, and the lift gate glass will open. Mirrors are heated, power. We got two-wheel drive with what it looks like it's automatic. It changes itself automatic over to four-wheel whenever you need it. We got tail lamps, LED, windshield wiper de-icers. Interior looks like we got some AC power outlets, a 60/40 split folding rear seat, ambient lighting, auto dim rear view mirror. There we go. Dual zone auto climate control, floodlight, 6.5 inch LCD screen cluster, leather wrapped heated steering wheel, rear seat, rubber back, rubberized cargo floor liners. The seats have 8-way power driver, 6-way power passenger seats. Comes with USB A and C's. Looks like all the brakes, nothing really. Oh, okay, we got the 4G Wi-Fi hotspot. We got rear parking sensors, remote keyless entry. Looks like pretty much this stuff is standard. Okay, here we go. Sync 3 8-inch screen. So it has the Sync 3 system in it and not the Sync 4. So that means that everything will have to be connected via cable. You can't do a wireless connection via your phone and the 8-inch touchscreen. Safety security features, those are, you know, what they are. You got the 3-year 36,000 mile bumper to bumper, 5-year 60,000 powertrain, 5-year 60,000 roadside assistance. I think these are important to talk about because when we go to the price here in a minute. Optional equipment, looks like 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot removal was a $20 credit. We got floor liners were an additional $160. Class 2 trailering tow package was put on it, $690. Cargo management system, which we're going to get into here in just a few minutes. And then the tech package was $1,285. Which, if you looked a while ago, I know you could see it, but the base price is $34,450. With the options, you add an additional $2,265. Total vehicle with the options and the delivery charge, $36,715 plus $1,595 for a grand total of $38,310. So I guess the question is the Ford Bronco Sport worth $38,310? And that's also why I wanted to bring up the warranty, because that's what you do get with it, along with these options. So let's dive into this. It also says that you get 25 city, 28 highway, for a combined total of 26 miles per gallon. So let's dive into this Ford Bronco, get in here, look at it, and go from there. Let's see. So that's the lock inside. There we go. Unlock. All right, so straight out the gate, as soon as we get in here, you see the little startup screens, little Bronco. I mean, that's nice. Little illuminations make things look nice, but in the end, I guess functionality is what people really need and want. Start it up. Go ahead and turn on the heated seat. It is kind of chilly out today, so we do have heated front seats, heated steering wheel, and then all your climate, the dual climate. This does not have a heated second row though, and it is not ventilated seats. We do have the turnstile selector, parking brake. This was referred to as the drive-through button, because while you're going down, let's say, example, you're in a fast food restaurant drive-through line and you're sitting there, you can press and hold this button, it'll come on and your brakes will automatically set without you having to hold them. And then you got your mode selector here. So if we come up and we look on the screen, currently in normal, eco, sport, slippery, and sand. So 5 different selections to choose from. We'll check all those out here in just a little bit. It does have analog gauges on the outside, along with digital on the inside. You got your fuel economy, your trip 1, trip 2, your tire pressures, intelligent 4-wheel drive. So yeah, like I was saying, it's 2-wheel drive. You don't have a way to manually push a button to put it into 4-wheel drive, but it can sense and put itself into a 4-wheel drive mode, I guess. I'm not 100% sure based off of what the paper says. Your music, there's that. Menu, you just got your audio, your phone, your settings. There's not much in the settings, just oil life. I was kind of shocked when I seen that. And then display setup for your speedometer for kilometers an hour if you want it to be. There's not a whole lot in here, truthfully. Auto start stop function, which the auto start stop button is right here. You got volume, tune, typical stuff here. If we hit home, you got audio, phone, apps, settings. Apps, obviously you have to connect it. Like I said, you got to connect it via cable, because it's the Sync 3 model. The Sync 4 model does wirelessly connect. This one doesn't, no big deal. Auto start stop, flashers, settings. Under settings, you got sound clock, Bluetooth, phone, the Ford Pass Connect, the vehicle driver's assistance, Sirius XM, Wi-Fi, general, 911 assist, automatic updates, Apple CarPlay, the display, voice control, and valet mode. So there's stuff there. Compass, great. This is just a standard mirror. There's no auto dimming, there's no fancy anything. And then you have lights, storage for sunglasses, garage door opener, speakers. With that said, we'll look here. It is leather with a, I don't really know what they call it. I don't want to call it cloth because it's not cloth. On the seat here with the little Bronco logo. They're pretty comfortable seats, brown with the gray. The floor liners are pretty nice. This was an add-on, additional. You do have the leather here as well on the doors with the 1 button down, 1 button up on the windows for the passenger side. I'm just going to put the sticker back in the glove box. And then you got your console, again leather. I mean, typical console space, not bad. Let's go around to the second row. Again, back here you got the little zippers for some storage back here on the back. Whatever I guess you feel you need. It doesn't, I mean, you can put some stuff in there. It doesn't come out a whole lot, but again, the leather with that, I'm not gonna call it cloth. I don't know what to call it. You can tell me in the comments what it's called, because I don't know. Cup holders in the armrest, and then again, the floor liners. It is pretty small as far as space goes back here. And then you don't have any adjustable. All you can do is close your vent on and off and point it. You do have a 110 volt 150 volt adapter port right there, and then you've got your, it looks like a USB and then a type C right there. Again, one button down, one button up on the rear as well. And then let's go into the back hatch. Camera right here. So while we're right here, because we're not going to pop the glass open, but you do have a button right here. It'll open the glass hatch here. I had to do a battery swap, so I messed up, but the back is pretty standard. If you look right up here, there's a shelf. The shelf costs additional. It's like a little workbench. It pops out. It's got legs on it, a ruler, things of that nature. It is an accessory that you do have to buy. Other than that, the spare tires underneath the flooring right here in the back. Pretty standard back space spacing. Still kind of small, but it is a small vehicle. All right, let's also take a look at the key fob real quick for Ford. Obviously, it's got the key inside of it, like most fobs out there do, if not all fobs. But you do have your typical lock, your unlock, auto start, and your back hatch. Hit it twice along with an alarm. So it's pretty standardized key fob. I will say it's probably more durable and better than some of the other manufacturer makers, just for like a comparison purpose. There's the Ford key fob, and this is the key fob to my Silverado ZR2. I mean, yes, I mean, I've still got pretty much the same features on it, except for tailgate instead of back hatch. But I mean, I would say just overall feel, durability, this one's built probably a little better, in my opinion. But hey, a fob is a fob, and I guess it just mainly stays in your pocket because you need it to operate your vehicle. But I just wanted you guys to see that also. All right, so up here underneath the hood, there's the 1.5 liter motor. Pretty spacious, I suppose, but it is just a little bitty baby motor. It does have a prop rod for the hood. Mode. Let's put this into reverse. There's the reverse camera. Parking, rear parking aid is on. All right, let's go down the road. First thing I'll tell you, between this and the Highlanders, you can tell the difference between this 1.5 liter cylinder, even in regular mode. It's kind of sluggish. The response is slower. That's okay though. All right, this is eco mode, just to show you guys. I wasn't going to show you, but when I got this thing in eco mode and I push the throttle, it is just as sluggish can get. So I honestly don't know why anybody would use eco mode in this Bronco Sport, but I just wanted you guys to see it and know my opinions on it while it was here. Now, while we're at this light, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it into sport mode. I just want to feel the difference. Oh, we're gonna check this out. Okay, I can already tell immediately from normal to sport, there's a huge difference in the throttle response. Feels way better. Feels honestly like it probably should when you're in normal. But again, 1.5 liter engine, I get it. It's not gonna be very snappy in any means. I know that people are saying a couple things about the Ford Bronco Sport particularly. One is the rear brakes, saying that there's issue with the rear brakes, and also something about the water pump around 20,000 miles-ish seems to be having some issues. So I know those are two big complaints that I've seen on the Bronco Sport. We're on a interstate, 70 mile an hour speed limit. I'm going very slow. Let's see what it'll do, how fast it'll get there. So for 1.5 liter, I will say that's not too bad. Pretty decent, considering that, you know, it's not a V6, it's not a V4 turbo, it's just a 1.5 liter. So for what it's got in it, can't complain. Again, that's the whole purpose of doing this, is the comparison. Now, we did see that the price on this is 38,000 miles. It is pretty smooth. The steering is pretty, yeah, it's pretty responsive. I like the steering, not bad at all. You do have blind monitor in the mirrors too. I didn't point that out, but it is there. So, I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments section below, what do you think about the Ford Bronco Sport? Overall look, my opinion, it's a clean looking Bronco. It is tiny, does feel tiny, does only have the 1.5 liter engine, but for an everyday person on an everyday use, depending on what you do, what you need it for, this could be perfect for somebody. The price tag is just over $38,000. We did see that. In comparison to the Highlander, which was, you know, 40, so it was a little more expensive than this one. But it also had more features and bells and whistles in it than this did have. This is pretty plain, if you will. So you guys let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the Ford Bronco Sport? Is it that way for a reason? Is it just people hating on the Ford Broncos? The giveaway is over. Congratulations to the winners of the giveaway. I appreciate everybody's love and support of the channel. I appreciate what you guys do, watching, commenting, liking, growing a little more, it seems like, month by month. And just considering that this is something I do for fun, I appreciate everybody's time, because everybody's time is valuable in their own sense, in their own ways. So thank you all so much. So I want to thank all of you. Stay safe through the new year, and until next time, bye.